Daniel Jones sucks! Welcome back, everybody, to the mother and son post-game show for the New York Giants family bonding. We are here, and unfortunately, we did not win our first game in our NFL season for the 2021 New York Giants. But you know what? It's all right, because we are going to talk about everything that went wrong and what we think needs to be improved in order for us to get back on track for this 2021 season.
But first, please like, subscribe, and comment on this video, especially the subscribe part. Please hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified of all of our episodes. Let's get going. I don't understand why we have to start off our season with questions. It's a questionable game, some questionable plays,
I don't even know where to start. There's some
questionable draft picks. Let's start there.
everybody in our most viral video on our channel talked a lot of smack about my reaction and my mother's reaction about being outraged that we drafted Kadarius Toney. Let me just tell you guys something. Kadarius Toney's stats tonight: -2 yards. Kadarius Toney's stats: -2 yards.
-2 yards.
You could say that's play calling, and you could say that's the fact that he didn't have any preseason time. But whose fault is that?
0 preseason.
How about
time.
the fact that we didn't know anything about his injuries or anything? Nothing at all.
They
We-
referred to them as tonight when they were talking about him, like, oh, well, he had some preseason. They left it. It was real nebulous and sketchy.
I don't understand. I don't get it. It's egregious. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Beyond egregious.
Here's what I don't understand. Why did Joe Judge challenge a play that was already being reviewed?
Lost track of the game. Failed to remember the rules.
Lost track of the game? He lost brain cells. How is it that I am more qualified to be a head coach right now because I knew that? And he apparently either didn't know it or forgot. I'm going to assume that he just forgot. But how do you do that? How? They're reviewing it and he just throws the flag. I was fuming.
And I was actually surprised they made it, even though he couldn't do it, they still made it count. They still made it count against the timeouts.
Deserved. It was
interesting.
deserved because he threw the flag. You can't take back that action. Once you do that, even if you messed up, guess what? You just look like an idiot now. That's what happened. Let's talk about Daniel Jones making the same mistakes, fumbling the football.
Yeah.
You want to talk about
beyond that.
the worst draft pick? He's the worst draft pick at number 6 in NFL history. I'm done.
He has
I'm
to
over
be.
it. I'm already done.
He has to be.
I'm done.
He has to be.
I
think
don't
so.
care
I
what
agree.
he does for the rest of the season at this point. Your first game back, you play one preseason game. One. The Giants were so confident that that one preseason game was enough. You come into your first game after everyone is basically saying, this is it, and you fumble it. And it's a big turnover, and it messed up the rest of the game.
It did.
It messed up the whole momentum.
Game-changing.
It was a good game
fumble.
until that fumble.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a
Ruined
game-changing
it.
fumble.
It ruined everything. Everything.
I really feel like the Giants need to make some serious changes once again.
Fire everybody. Fire Dave.
I would
Fire Dave
love-
Gettleman. Fire Dave Gettleman.
My biggest
He's
issue
gotta go.
is that we're stuck with relying on Jones, who's unreliable. We have no
That's not even the
real
right word.
high-quality, seasoned quarterback to take his spot. The few jokers they picked up in the offseason are less than stellar. They're nothing exciting. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing.
Why is Ojulari making stupid mistakes? You want to know why? How about the fact that he played maybe 2 plays in preseason?
Yeah, he did. They really
What-
didn't play him in preseason.
Who made these decisions for the New York Giants? Who made them? Who said, let's just let Ojulari play 2 plays, if that, in preseason, and then just let him throw him in. Just throw him into the Wolves. Here you go, buddy. You're ready. Those 2 plays are all you needed. Who also decided that it was okay for Daniel Jones to not play all preseason games? What? I get that you didn't want him to get hurt, but why not just play all the starting linemen then, if you're that concerned? Play people
It's
so
true.
they get minutes. They come into the
Right.
game and they're fresh and they don't know what the. I almost cursed. I'm gonna stop. Let me calm down. I was doing very
More
good.
work for you to do. I know you were doing good.
I was doing a very good job.
Let's shift gears and just. I would like to have a moment of excitement for my nephew, whose jersey I'm wearing right now, Saquon Barkley. He's back. I think he looked good despite having a volcano exploding around him among the rest of his team members.
He looked good for some
He,
doo-doo players around him.
right. He looked good for him on his own. You know, we remove him from the situation. He looked good. I'm glad he's back. I hope he can stay healthy.
This might be unreasonable, but I'm angry still at Daniel Jones because he scored that touchdown at the last second, so that I couldn't say that he had an atrocious game. It was now just a slightly less than atrocious game because he got that last touchdown. I can't even be that mad at him, but I can be at the same time. I'm just mad at everybody. -2 yards for a number 1 draft pick, or well, our first round draft pick. Excuse me, our first round draft pick. I can't.
He was our number 1.
Basically, he was our number 1 pick.
He was our number 1.
And so far we've got nothing from him, nothing. And I'm not surprised because he didn't play.
I don't know that we will. I don't know that we will get anything from him.
Who knows?
The fact that we didn't see anything from him preseason, the few minutes they had him in tonight, weren't anything to be excited about or to feel good about. It's bad. It's bad, and that's why I have this new lightsaber. The lightsaber is for stupid front office people. They deserve the lightsaber routine. They deserve this because they screw up. They give us bad picks
for years.
For years. Even these veterans that they pick up, we don't really spend money on veterans that would be, high quality. They deserve to get slashed because this is something that they've got to figure out. They've got to make better decisions when it comes to getting playmakers. And how about catch balls that are thrown to them? We had some balls go through.
Your nephew dropped one.
I saw my nephew drop one. I was a little disturbed.
Daniel Dumpster is freaking throwing the ball over people's heads repeatedly.
I'm grateful that Sterling Shepard showed up to play at least today.
Kenny Galladay did too.
Galladay showed up to play.
Slayton didn't. Slayton had some catches, but I mean, it's hard for them to have great games when Daniel Jones is ruining it. He's so bad.
We can only hope as Giants fans that the front office will finally give in and recognize that they've made a mistake, gentlemen, and having him.
Please fire him. Just fire him.
We need somebody to realize, what, this guy is not who we hoped he would be. And
hoped? We already knew he wasn't going to be what we...
They could not have picked him thinking he was going to be more than what we're seeing. Nobody knew who he was. He's a no-name guy in college. He's still a no-name guy now.
Period! And I can't even say put the backup in because he's more of a bum.
He's a total bum.
I had a feeling that he was going to do something that would make me feel like he was done. And it was this first fumble, this pivotal fumble that messed up everything.
It's pretty bad.
It ruined the whole flow of the game. So I can't even be happy about what the good plays that there were because most of them were just ruined by Daniel Jones's turnover and Joe Judge's questionable wasted timeout. I can't. The Broncos' time of possession was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
It was
ridiculous.
Really ridiculous.
Like,
I mean, from the start of
the first drive was 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Our defense had to be out there. Broncos able to take their sweet time and make the plays they needed to make. It was definitely hard to watch the amount of control that the Broncos were able to maintain over the game in the form of minutes. The Giants definitely need to figure out how to have a system that stops that from happening, and also, of course, from an offensive side, we need to figure out how to control more of the game ourselves.
Dave Gettleman's got to go. Daniel Jones has got to go. Joe Judge needs to bounce back from that stupid mistake. I'm mad with him right now.
But there's no excuse. It was just poor judgment. Okay.
I see what you did there. I like that one. Well, unfortunately, Giants fans, that's it. We look forward to the next game because we just want to, put this game in the past at this point. It's time to move forward.
It's Thursday. This is a short week.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is a
Washington
short week.
football.
Oh,
Thursday
yeah.
night.
Divisional game. Divisional game. All right, well, that's going to be a big deal. So, at this point, this game coming up is more important than the one that we just lost. Although it is the first game, this next one coming up is more important. So, the Giants definitely need to get their you-know-what together and get ready for this game on Thursday. So, we'll have a short week. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Well, I guess either it depends. Probably be Friday morning or Thursday late at night when the video will be released. But I hope to see all of your comments and your opinions and thoughts, everything down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. It is very important that you guys do that. Help us out. Join the family bonding community. We need more Big Blue
Absolutely.
supporters. So
Get on board.
please do that. All right, that's all for now, everybody. Take care.